my beautiful tarot tribe. Welcome to the channel Enlighten Me Tarot. My name is Rebecca, and today we are here to do your monthly reading, Libra, for the beautiful sign of Libra. Little late posting these. The Halloween holiday just went completely over my work. It was our grandkids, kids, HOA, community events. It was just too much. So I apologize for getting these out late to you, but still done with all of the heartfelt passion that I have for my readings. We're going to start out with the messages from your animal spirit guides, okay? To activate the reading, we'll pull weeks 1 through 4, we'll clarify, and then I'll pull to see if there are any additional energies that you need to be aware of in the month of November, okay? We will be having a retrograde, Mercury retrograde, starting around the 9th of November. For those of you who do not know what a Mercury retrograde is, just a little bit about it is this brings back energies that you thought may have been closed out. You thought you were completely done. They have returned to re-review, reassess, and reanalyze, okay? This can be with career, this can be with love, this can be with money, it can be with any situation, okay? We will also have a new moon in Scorpio on the 21st of November, which is all about emotional endings and new beginnings, okay? All right, let's get started. Whew. Angel spirits, guides, clarity, and guidance. What do we have as the animal spirit for my beautiful Libras? What is the animal spirit for my beautiful Libras, please? Animal spirit for my beautiful Libras. All right, your animal is gorilla. Take the time, listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members, okay? All right, let's see what the book mentions in regards to this beautiful animal. I love the gorilla, especially the silverback. It's one of my favorites. All right. The bond between family members can gradually decay and become stultified unless it's continually nourished with loving attention. And one of the most simplest yet most elegant ways of showing that attention is to listen compassionately to those you care about the most. Otherwise, you risk taking them for granted, assuming that they'll always be there and they know you love them. Okay? Take time to have a conversation, starting with relatively superficial topics, then moving into more depth, personal themes, adding your own tidbits, but primarily focusing on what the other person has to say. Show your spouse, partner, children, parents, or elders your love by listening and really hearing what they have to say about how they feel and what they think. This not only generates a deeper, more lasting affection between you and the other person, but far exceeds glibly saying I love you with no real feeling behind it. Okay? So a lot about family and expressing yourself to family. All right, let's pull weeks 1 through 4. Angel spirits and guides, clarity and guidance. What's the energy we have for my beautiful Libras in week 1? What do we have in week 1, please? Please remember, these are general readings. They cannot and will not resonate with everyone. Take what fits, leave what doesn't. Oh, I can pull that. If you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me. My email is in the description box below. I will not solicit readings. I will not solicit readings. So if anyone reaches out to you for a reading from me, that is not me. I will only respond to those who are reaching out first. I will be having a live question and answer session on November the 5th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope that you can join us. I'm on live for 1 hour. No limit to the number of cards pulled to answer your question. But it is getting pretty full. So if I were you, I would most definitely try to get in early, okay? We're pulling the last week of November for you, Libra. All right. Ooh, last card, please. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles, okay? We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Judgment card, and we have the 10 of Wands, followed by the Death card, Scorpio energy. So, there is something definitely transpiring here for you in the month of November. And I feel it may have to do with your, not only family, right? Because 10 of Pentacles is a card of family, stability, longevity. But it also may have to do with your finances, okay? I do see some difficulty here regarding that, especially with the 5 of Swords. This is challenges that are coming up and you are defeating those challenges. So I feel like you will be okay. But with the Judgment card and the 10 of Wands, there's something that has definitely come to the surface that needs some final determination. So I feel like this is more regarding the retrograde area and using your discernment in that time period for whatever circles back around, okay? So let's see what you have in week 1. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy. We have the 6 of Wands. And we have the Magician. Well, looky here. There is a very deep connection here, a soul tie connection. You feel very intimate with someone. I feel like the two of you may have been divinely guided to each other. Yeah, I feel like you and this person are really well matched. You manifested this energy as well. So there's something very beautiful that's taking place here with a partnership in the beginning of November, the beginning week. Let's clarify the Lovers. Gemini energy, please. Clarify the Lovers. Ooh. All right, clarifying the Lovers. We have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. Yes, this may have started out very small. Someone just making an offer, but they find you extremely attractive. They've definitely got the hots for you, my Libras. And with the 3 of Pentacles, they are truly looking to move this connection, relationship, into the full throes of a full-on connection. Look at that, the World card at the bottom of the deck. You're closing out a cycle where you have not met someone who's truly compatible or can meet your standards. And then we have the 3 of Cups. You're coming into a very happy time in your heart space energy. And I love that. I feel like this relationship has the ability to go the distance with the Six of Wands. And I do see that you truly manifested this with the Magician, but we're going to clarify. Let's clarify the Magician, please. Wow. Clarify the Magician. Last card. All right. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Woo! Look at that. And the Four of Wands. You definitely have your wish is being granted. They are hearing the call that you have been putting in, your manifestations for commitment, for love, for marriage, for long-term partnership. That is truly presenting itself to you at this time. Wow. Look at that. Again, the Death card. Huge transformation. You got that in both hidden energies. All right, week 2, we have the Tower. Okay. Don't panic. We'll see what it's about. We have Temperance, Sagittarian energy. And we have the Nine of Swords. Oh, here comes the overthinking. Overthinking. Something happened. It may not even be a big situation. You may be making it bigger than what it truly is, my Libras. So that's why the Temperance card is here. Just saying, you know, hold your horses. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't do a knee-jerk reaction. It may be something that is not warranted. So let's see. Let's clarify the Tower, please. Angel, spirits, and guides, clarify the Tower for my Libras, please. Clarify the Tower. Okay. We have the Chariot, the Empress, and the Three of Wands. Okay. So whatever this is, okay, I do feel it will give the sense that you want to cut and run. That what you were feeling in week 1 is an illusion. It's not true. It's you still need to wait for your person, right? But the Empress energy is all about nurturing, right? Giving birth to something new. So I want to ask that my Libras in week 2, when whatever it is transpires, it could be a communication with the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Don't have this knee-jerk reaction to cut and run, okay? Try to communicate, right? Like the gorillas. Try to communicate it out before making your decision, okay? Because we have Temperance right next to it. It's saying be patient, steady, right? Be patient and steady, and really use your discernment here. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords for my Libras. All right. Okay, clarifying the Nine of Swords. We have the Tower. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy, and we have the King of Pentacles, okay? So there may be some concern over material wealth or prosperity, but keep in mind, these may be dark shadow energies or jaded energies that you're carrying forward, or traumas you're carrying from a previous energy. So with this Tower moment, it's going to bring some anxiety, stress. Like I said, be patient, take it in, communicate, talk it out before you just make the decision to bolt, okay? Week 3, we have the High Priestess, okay? We have the Eight of Wands. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, right? To the King of Pentacles here. So I do feel like they're in week 2, whatever this tower was, by week 3, somebody's pulled back. There's very little communication. But in week 3, we start communication back up. We start to want to talk about the secrets, or we start to want to talk about what, you know, we truly want in our connections and our relationships. We talk about our roles in the relationship. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Talk about the High Priestess, please. We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Emperor, and we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so yeah, I feel like here you're really going to close out the secrecy because you don't like not knowing. You don't like being on firm or stable ground. That's that Emperor energy coming out, wanting to take control and be in charge and very steady about the communications and how they come through. So I feel like where communication was kind of dwindling away because of this Tower moment, now it's coming back in, right? Someone is still guarded though with the Four of Coins, but the communication begins. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands, please. All right, we have the Three of Cups, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Eight of Swords. So the King of Wands is an energy of someone knows what they want. They know where they want to go. They know their goal, and they are willing to take the steps to achieve it. This King of Wands wants to move into happiness and, you know, this co-creation, co-collaboration energy. Unfortunately, with the Eight of Swords, I feel, my Libra, you went into that headspace energy because we went from Nine of Swords to an Eight of Swords now, and you can't seem to get out of it, right? You can't seem to move out of that headspace energy. Even though you've talked, and even though you may have, you know, ironed out some things, there now you have that little piece of concern that's not going away, right? It's not dwindling. All right, what do we have in week 3? We have the Five of Cups, regret, loss, sadness. We have the Five of Pentacles. Oh no. And then we have the Hangman. Okay, so some difficult energy here to close the month with the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Oh no, you may just end it because you can't, you may feel like you can't trust them anymore. But let's see, okay, let's see. Clarify the Five of Cups. We have the Strength card, Leo energy. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Yes. So you're struggling. You're really struggling on whether or not to remain confident and just pushing away from this. You may decide to start back at square one with this person, hence the Page of Pentacles, and kind of work our way up to trusting again. But again, like I said, there's a lot of felt of, you know, untrusting. Someone's feeling very untrusting of their person. All right, let's clarify Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for my Libras. All right, we have the King of Swords, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Seven of Cups, okay? So I feel like you're going to come up with a plan, a way, a strategy, right, to get past this Tower energy, because you are in reality very content with this person in the beginning. Nothing truly changed. Yes, there was some miscommunication, but didn't really change who they were. So I feel like you're going to try very hard to move past this energy of untrusting this person and just completely discarding them and actually working on it and giving it a chance. Yeah. See, there's the Six of Wands and the World card followed by the Two of Cups. This has true potential. This has real longevity potential. I see it. But you've got to want to see it too, right? And nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. If they made a mistake, they made a mistake. Let's clarify the Hangman energy. Clarify the Hangman for closing of the month for my Libras. Clarify Hangman. Discard Hangman. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I really think that you do kind of really get the whole picture of what's transpired with this person before pulling out or before making a decision. I really think you're going to try to work with them with that Queen of Swords energy, and you're going to let them know what your boundaries are, what you will and will not accept. Because I think you really see that this could have some potential. It was a mistake, whatever transpired, you can get past it if that's what you really want to do. You can't just keep finding faults with everybody and say, oh, that's it, you're off the list. You know, sometimes you got to work at it. You got to communicate. Oh, Lord. So we have the Five of Swords there. There's the challenging times at the bottom of the deck. We have the Five of Swords again and the Nine of Cups. It's going to be difficult to get back to that place where you're feeling very comfortable in the connection, but you can get there. All right, let's close out the reading with to see if there's any other energy surrounding this connection. Let's close out the reading. All right. First card is progress. Yes, you can make progress. You can work on this. Hidden energies is wisdom. Use your wisdom to get through this situation. I love that reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading, my Libras. Please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me any comments below. If you're not part of the Tarot Tribe, hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. It has been my pleasure, and we'll chat again real soon. Bye for now.